Hey, it's Lifestyles with Eric. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? Happy Friday evening. Happy Friday evening. We are live. We are live. Okay. Where is every? There we go. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday evening. Happy Friday evening. It's Lifestyles Live on Friday night. We're going to have a special guest in tonight. Just waiting on her to come in. Um, I hope everybody had a blessed week, a prosperous week. And I hope you stayed warm if you were in a cold area. But I guess I hope you stayed cool if you were in a cool area. I mean, a hot area. So, hey, Miss Delaney, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for coming in tonight. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy holidays to you. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy holidays again to everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. Make sure you thumbs up the video when you come in, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, Kenyatta, Andrea. Thanks for coming in tonight. Thank you. Again, we are live. It is Friday night. We've got about 8 in. Come on in tonight. Looks like we got Miss Marva Black coming in here. Let's add her to the stage. Hey, what's going on, Miss Marva Black? Black Link Magazine. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for blessing us with your presence. We
Thanks
appreciate you.
for
Thank you.
thanks for
Yeah,
having me. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's been a minute.
absolutely has been a minute. Boss lady, thanks for coming in. Angela, thanks for coming in. We are live. Make sure you thumbs up the video when you come in, please. All righty, all righty. So how's it going? How's everything going?
Busy, but so far so good.
Okay, okay.
Busy, good.
Busy's good. Yeah, absolutely. I say when I say slow motion, but slow motion is better than no motion.
That's it. Better
Yeah,
than none.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to introduce you to a lot of people don't know, but you kind of got me started. Just you really inspired me and kind of got me started in talking on YouTube and just gaining my own platform. And I really wanted to just let everybody know this is the one of the people that inspired me. A few years back when we were going through the pandemic and things like that, and nobody had anything to do, so we were, you know, talking about different things and topics, and just whatever we could come up with, and we were having interesting conversations. And like I said, this is one of the people that got me kind of open to do that kind of thing, and I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course, I really enjoyed it. And I had tried to find you a couple of times because I had gotten hacked and all kind of stuff. And I just lost a lot of people, but somehow here we are again, and I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you want to tell them about what you got going on, and they can, you can share a link if you want to, and let them know if they want to subscribe to whatever you got going on. Hey, you sure can do that. I don't have a problem with that at all.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah.
I am Marva B. I am the CEO and founder of Black Link Magazine. We are a national publication, and so we've been. Next year will be 5 years that we have been in business. We do digital and we do hard copy at madcloud.com. When we talk about the culture, we talk about entertainment, fashion, you name it in the magazine. And we do it quarterly. So we release quarterly. I also have a YouTube channel, which is the Black Link Experience. So you guys can go over there and check us out over there. We talk about everything over there. And so you can follow us at Black Link, the Black Link Experience on YouTube. And then on Instagram, of course, we was hacked like twice, lost all of our people, but we still here. So follow us over there on Instagram at Black Link Mag. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. All righty. Hey, Bev, thanks for coming in tonight. Hey, hey, hey. All righty, everybody. Okay. Sometimes I try to see how many people are going to come in, come in and chat first before we get to,
Yeah.
talking. But I can just be general. Have you heard about or have you seen any pictures of all the things that people are seeing in the skies right now?
Yeah, well, I've seen them and I've been following them and watching them. It's interesting. It's interesting.
Very,
Yeah.
very. Very nice.
Yeah, and I heard today that, as far as like the drones and everything, I heard that they are putting a ban across several cities in New York, so that they can start their investigation, to see what's going on. And also, they're trying to pass a bill. I don't know if you saw that, that says that the federal government, the federal, sorry, Homeland Security and the Department of Justice can, I wrote that down. They will, this bill that they pass will allow them to destroy, it would allow them to surveil, to track, control, or destroy any drone that seems to be of a threat to anyone. So
Okay.
we'll see how that goes.
Wow. Okay. Um, you know, from what I've been seeing, just looking at TikTok and different people that have posted their videos, my gosh, the things I'm seeing. I mean, it could be us. It could be, they're not going to tell us everything.
That's right.
And they, as far as the drones are concerned, they could be us and not saying anything and surveilling something. I don't know. But
Oh
the
no.
things that I've seen look like stuff off Star Wars.
It does. It does. It's
I
like
mean,
a
it doesn't look like what yeah,
normally see. Yeah,
right.
it's amazing. Like they had seen one that was like so huge, right?
Yeah,
Something that we had never seen before. And we're
right,
like, okay, like this is the United States of America. Like, why
right,
are we not controlling this? Or why are we not trying to dig in and really see what's
right.
going on? Or
Now,
do you know what's going on? And you just ain't
okay,
telling us.
I'm going to give you one. I'm going to tell you something, and this is something I saw from an ex FBI agent that worked for the FBI, and he knew a lot of things. So this is what he said. I said this last night, or the other day. So what he's saying, and just remember this, and I hope this doesn't happen.
Okay.
Don't. I'm not trying to speak this into existence, but this is what he said. He said that there would be a fake alien invasion, but it's going to be us doing it, making it look like we're under attack. Okay. And so they're going to destroy military stuff. They're going to do all kinds of stuff, but it'll be us doing it because they want to get us in line, and as far as martial law, and make us, oh my God, be fearful and need the government to protect us. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I hope this doesn't happen. I hope it's a conspiracy. I don't want that to happen. But I don't want everybody to be scared and terrified and think that this is an alien invasion, because if aliens wanted to do something, if there are aliens and if they wanted to do something to us, they could have did it a long time ago.
Well, especially, I mean, if you see how long these drones have been, circulating, and it seems to be more and more. If that was the case, something would have probably happened by now.
Right.
But I'm like you, like things that you can't control. You don't like.
I mean, yeah.
It, it'll make you think, but to be scared to like live your life and just go on with your life, I think.
Just be aware of
Yeah,
what
just be
just be
aware.
aware.
Yeah,
That's the main thing. Be aware. Yeah.
yeah,
Can't be fearful, because if you believe in the Most High, you'll be
yeah.
okay.
That's right.
That's
Keep your
it.
good eye open, your
That's
good
it.
ear open, but
Yeah.
just trust in God and move on.
There
And
you
move.
go.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Rest in peace to Pee Wee Herman. Paul
Oh,
Rubin. Paul
yeah.
Rubin died. He was 70 years old. He was battling cancer for the last 6 years.
Oh, hate to.
Um, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When I was I don't know, 15, 16, 14. I don't know. But whenever that movie came,
Yeah.
whenever that movie came out, I was doing that.
Yeah.
You know, I did it. I
Yes,
did it.
we did
I
too.
did it.
We did too. And as soon as you said that, that's what came in my mind when I saw it. I mean, when I heard you say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pee Wee
Yeah.
Herman. It's been a
Man.
minute. It's been a minute.
He had one mishap, one little mishap in life, and everybody does.
Oh yeah.
Everybody does. I'm not judging him. He's gone. When he got caught in the
Yeah.
X-rated store,
Yep. But
doing
you know
something he
what?
wouldn't.
Yeah, it was he was Pee Wee Herman, right? And everybody walking this earth has done something that we are not happy and proud about, but he was in the limelight. So that happened and we knew about, we got to hear
Right.
about it, right?
Right.
So
Harlem, New York. Thanks for coming in tonight. Thank you.
yeah, that's just like Leandria Johnson. I talked about this too. She just went to jail for a DUI, and you guys
Who's
know
that?
Leandria Johnson is a amazing superstar celebrity gospel singer.
Okay. Okay.
She has
I did hear that.
Yeah, she had been
Okay.
struggling with alcoholism, got it together, but just recently went for a DUI. Okay, so what? She had a drink, she went to jail for DUI, but so what? We can't beat her over the head for it. She did it. Now, what I say is bring us some more good music. Like, God bless you. You did it. That's a hiccup. Brush yourself off. Let's keep it pushing.
I mean, yeah, you can't. I don't like that either. I don't like to be judged like that because I mean, like I said, she's human. She's human,
Yeah.
and people slide backwards and not meaning to. And addiction is a big deal.
Yeah.
So it's a struggle.
Because she's a celebrity, of course, everybody heard about it. So no big deal. It's a drink, and she went to jail. So what? Now let's keep it pushing.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Absolutely. Yeah. Man, that's that. Yeah. That's unfortunate, but she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be
All
fine.
right. Yeah,
She's gonna
she's
be
gonna be
fine.
all right. Yeah.
She'll pull through. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've got a few things. I've got a few stories.
Okay.
I've got a few. Let's see. Which one I want to jump on? Did you hear the one about Shannon Sharp, his ex-stylist?
Yes.
And I guess he's trying to block him from they think allegedly he may be trying to block him from having a show because he's known for outing people.
Yes.
And they don't know, he doesn't know if he might try to.
Yeah.
But
so,
when you're courtside with somebody arm to arm, that's I'm old school, quacks like a duck, hangs with a duck. It's okay if that's what you do, the duck. But but he said that was just his stylist, but that still was strange to me.
Yeah, so here's the deal. Like, if you are, you are. If you're not, you're not, right? But if his stylist was with him and been by his side forever, and he's worried. I mean, he's seen a lot, and he knows a lot about Shannon Sharp, right? Mm-hmm. So here's the deal: if you're don't do something that you're going to be ashamed of, especially being in the limelight, right? If you did it, you did it. If you are that, you are that. So what? Because at the end of the day, he got you wrapped around his finger now. And so
that's control.
The show, don't let that show happen, because ain't no telling what he's gonna tell y'all. Right. But Shannon Sharp, I don't know. I'm not gonna judge him. I'm not gonna say he is or he ain't. But all this time he's been saying, I'm not. That's not who I am. Right. Yeah. This is just my style. This is how I am. That's who I am. So what? Until it's proven or until he say, then I have to believe what he says to us.
Right. But I'm not trying to pick into his personal life that deep anyway. I mean, that's none of my business. I don't care. I really don't care.
No one cares.
No, I don't. When you're a celebrity, yes, people are going to judge you. Yes, people are going to look at what you wear. Yes, they're just going to look at every little thing you do and critique everything you do. So, I mean, either you care or you don't care. When you're a celebrity, you can't care.
Right. And at the end of the day, I love the Shannon Sharp show. Like, I watch him, I follow him. I love his commentary. I love the guests that he have on his show. So it doesn't matter. Like, and he got it going on. So I love what he's doing.
He does. You know what? He does interview. He's been getting some good interviews.
Yeah. I think that Cat Williams was the interview of the year.
Absolutely. Right? It broke the internet.
It broke the internet, but he has amazing guests on there, and he does amazing. Got his little liquor, that he's pushing. So I mean, kudos to him. I tip my hat to him. Whatever, even if his stylists come out right and give us some tea, we'll get over it. Like, so what?
I hate you know what I hate about that is that whatever you do is what you do. But I've always, me as a man, I've never even I know how like women talk to other women and men talk to me. I'm just not a kiss and tell type of guy. I don't reveal most of my escapades with my friends or stuff. It's
Right.
not like
Okay.
a teenage type. I mean, it's like I'm
Yeah.
personal. I'm private. I
Listen.
don't do that.
Yeah,
So I don't know why people, if you're that way, why do you got to tell everybody somebody's business?
that's
If
right.
you did it with them, they did it with you. So what? But if just because you're out that way out there and they're not, why do you got to tell their business for
That's what
what?
I'm saying, Eric. Tell me, tell what you did. Just say what you did.
Yeah,
Right? If they
right.
want people to know what they did, they'll tell them. But just say what you
Exactly.
did. Look,
Who gave
I'm
you
my
the
brother.
right to tell their business?
Right. I am my brother's keeper. So if they ain't out there telling about their business, that's fine. I tell about me what I want you to know
I'm
about me.
loyal.
That's it.
That's me. I'm
Yeah,
loyal.
I'm my brother's keeper.
I'm gonna leave it. Whatever we did is what we did. That's your business.
That's
I'm gonna
it.
keep it to and that's it.
That's it.
But
Yeah. But you know, when you think about the age and that we're living in and the internet and the numbers we need and breaking the internet, people are not being so loyal, right? And
right
they're to get those numbers or to
to get
get
the
those
likes and
views
there
and
you go.
likes,
You're
right?
right.
So
You're
it's a
right.
different world today. But regardless of numbers and views, I am my brother's keeper.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. 100 for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Got one
So
another one. What'd you say?
I got one.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about this. Lil Wayne and Chris Brown are being allegedly they're in the news for the PPE loans, the PP loans,
They
whatever.
are
Yeah, so they're saying that they got these grant. Well, there it's a different grant, right?
okay.
This particular grant is called the Shuttered Venue Operators Grant, and it was signed into law in 2020 by Donald Trump. And so, like Chris Brown got like $10 million. Like they got a lot of money, to be able to survive during the COVID. And so they're saying that Chris Brown and Lil Wayne and others, there are some other people that they use that money for like partying for their birthday parties and to go shopping, name brand and take private jets or whatever. But here's the deal: when you look at a Chris Brown or a Lil Wayne, and you guys can argue the fact with me, right? But when you look at at Lil Wayne or Chris Brown, I'm sure they didn't suffer during the COVID, right? That's first.
They're
But
millionaires. No.
but their job is to party. Their job is to make appearances.
True.
So whenever you look at the list of things that they put in the paperwork, it was like they paid, like Chris Brown paid CBE Entertainment, Touring Entertainment, which was his business. But he used that money to take care of his touring business, right? He did allegedly, this is alleged, he did allegedly use money for like a birthday party, his 33rd birthday party, I believe. Yeah, 33rd birthday party. And there was like, they talked about the floor, that the LED lights and the women that was there that were paid. But he also was paying, using that money for his business. Do you agree that if I got this grant, that all the money, and now I'm an entertainer, but how did you expect me to spend the money? Like, right? I'm paying the people that work for me. I'm paying for this party because I'm making an appearance at my party because whoever might be there that I can do business with.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it just totally wrong? He shouldn't have did it.
I think a good attorney could kind of go through what you just said and just and kind of itemize all of that, and because I think a good attorney can kind of get them out of that.
I think so. When you look at it, like
or a fine, a small fine,
yeah,
get them out of it with a small fine, maybe pay a little back. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. When you look at, and so it wasn't like, I don't know that this is a federal grant, but if Donald Trump passed it, so I guess it's part of that. But again, they are entertainers and they're big celebrities, right? So I don't know. Some people would argue the fact that, like, Marva, like, listen, they shouldn't have took that money and did what
They just shouldn't have did it.
Right?
That's greed. That's being
on
greedy.
the other side, you got people saying, yeah, but I'm an entertainer, so I have to make appearances. And you said, and I'm paying like the people that work for me.
Uh-huh.
but are you really? I don't know. Lil Wayne wasn't hurting for no money in
No,
2020. Chris Brown was not hurting for no money,
no.
but they applied for the grant and they got it.
So that's greed. That's just like Brett Favre, the ex-football player. He
Yeah,
did that.
yeah,
So
yeah. And then the people that really need it couldn't get it even get approved for it.
right,
You
right,
know?
right.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's a thin line. People will argue me down. It's like, Marvin, you know better. You
Right.
know they shouldn't have took that money and
That
got a private jet with that money and went and threw a $30,000 birthday party.
that was being greedy. Being greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
What else you got, Eric?
Um, a military vet came home and was surprising his wife and his little boy, and he had been deployed for a little over a year. He gets back, she's pregnant, and he had her blindfolded with headphones on to surprise her. And of course, he didn't get her pregnant. So come to find out, his stepfather got her pregnant. And he took her headphones off in the blindfold, and she was happy to see him. And then he told her, "You're pregnant by my dad. I'm not going to be with you anymore. What are you, he's like, what are you?" He said, "I'm taking my son. And and now you're getting ready to have my stepbrother." I mean, it's just, yeah.
People do crazy things at this point. I don't know why I'm surprised, right? Because the days and the times that we're living in, people are doing crazy
I mean,
things.
that's off
So
the road. Wow.
yeah, it's crazy.
That gets people hurt. That could get you hurt.
It could get you unalived.
Yeah, unalive, real bad. Yeah, family.
Depending on who you cross, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It could happen. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's kind of scandalous there.
It is very scandalous.
Yeah.
You heard about the little boys in Detroit on the porch sleeping, right?
No, tell
The little
me.
black boys.
Tell me
No?
more.
Wow. So there's a teenager and a preteen. They've been with a pastor. They have a pastor for a dad, and he's married. And they've been sleeping on the porch since last July, all through the summer and the winter. So they've been on the news. People have been filming them and asking them if they need any food or anything like that. And they've been turning them down because they don't want to get in trouble. So the teenage boy just left a long message on Facebook saying, I guess that CPS had interviewed him and stuff. And they're thinking that they're going to be in more trouble because, they were talking to people and people were trying to talk to them on the porch and ask them if they wanted any food or if they needed anything. So I don't know what kind of torture or discipline this pastor dad has been putting those little boys through. But I hate when people abuse children. It really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm zero tolerance for abuse of children.
Yeah. I'm surprised that it lasted for a whole year, that
Yeah.
they had to sleep out there and
Yeah.
somebody didn't intervene before then.
Hey, Beauty is me.
Yeah. Hey,
yeah,
Beauty. So Eric, I want to take some time to shout out some of my people who came over here tonight. Beauty is me.
Okay.
Harlem, they are my good old faithfuls.
Thanks for coming in.
We appreciate. Thank y'all so much for coming over and being with us
Yes.
tonight.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, okay. But yeah, so I'm surprised that they did not intervene, a little bit earlier than a year, because like CPS be on it. And
sometimes it's according to this. Sometimes.
But I'm just can't imagine, and I guess they dropped the ball here, because I can't imagine them sleeping out on the porch winter and summer, hot, cold, and nobody intervened and got those kids or did anything for a year. Yeah, that's torture.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, people were seeing them and videoing them, and no one helped. Yeah. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
I mean, they couldn't go on their property technically, but I don't know.
They could call somebody and and tell somebody, right?
I mean, I would have, if they're little kids. I mean, why not?
Freezing cold.
Yeah, freezing cold. And Detroit, you know how cold it is in
That
Michigan.
I hear how cold it gets in
Freezing
Detroit.
up there. It's Canada weather.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I heard. Yeah.
Wow.
So what about your
Uh,
boy Jay Z?
what'd you say?
What about your boy Jay Z?
Uh, I, hey, uh, this is gonna be interesting. I'll say that. This is gonna be interesting. Only because now he's done some illegal. His team has done a little illegal, some illegal things with the law. I mean, and with messing with
But
um,
but
Buzzwell, trying to get people to
yeah,
like file these little fake things on Busby to make him look bad, and they're paying people $10,000 allegedly, offering them money to do this, and he's got proof of this. So if this is true, then that means why are you doing this if you're innocent? Why are you doing this if you don't have anything? If you said that they ought to just go after you criminally, first of all, I would never say anything like that
right.
because you're definitely opening the door now because you said come get me basically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so you're not squeaky clean. I mean, I don't think he's squeaky clean
Oh no.
from
So
you know.
Jay Z, of course, has had his fair share, his shenanigans in this entertainment world. But if you look back, like Jay Z is not one to come out and speak on anything, right?
No. Uh-uh.
He's really he walks quietly, and
Right. Right.
and now he is like he is being really vocal
Right.
about what he didn't do and what's wrong, and they're just out for money and this and that. I don't know what Jay-Z has done. I'm not saying he's done anything or not, but
Right.
what I am saying that if he has done something and he continues to be in the limelight and he continues to try to sue people and do all these things, people are going to be digging and digging until they really find something that is really going to stick. And when
Yeah.
we talk about, we look at it as the when we look at like the power of bringing down powerful black men, right? You can say that, but it depends on what you've done in your life, right?
That's what I try to tell people.
If,
Phases. That's what I
yeah.
always tell people. If you
So
didn't do anything, what are they gonna put on you?
how can they bring your
You didn't do
empire down?
nothing. Yeah.
So if you look over the last 30 years and there are some things that you did to people, you violated people, you SA'd somebody,
Uh-huh.
you've done those things, and now it's coming to light. Is Jay-Z speaking up because he know he's done something and he's afraid? Because listen, he built an empire. His wife and him built an empire. Did he build an empire? R.
Right.
Kelly wasn't doing too bad himself, right?
Right.
But
Right.
it just depends. Here's what I say. If you're guilty, then you have to be accountable for that.
Right.
But whenever I hear like this young lady that came out and there's some discrepancies in her story about she was 13 years old and Diddy and Jay-Z did this to her, like that's kind of shaky, right? And
That
I
is.
really
It
feel
is.
like that could be thrown out. But
Right.
by her coming out and Busby being all on top of this, there's people are digging now to try to find things to bring this man down,
Right.
whether he did it or not. He and I'm sure he knows they're looking for stuff to
Right.
bring him down. So whether he's guilty or not for it, at the end of the day, if you did it and you are found with evidence that you did it, you have to be accountable for it.
You gotta be
Whatever that
accountable.
looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
whatever that looks like.
Now, we heard about
Yes, Harlem. Yes. Yes.
Foxy Brown.
Yes.
She was only 15 years old.
Yeah.
When she got her little, with him, and she said it out her own mouth in a song. So I think she's a little afraid to say something now
Yeah.
because he's kind of he can touch you. He's got the kind of money that's why he's having private investigators go to people's places.
Right.
And so,
That's the whole deal. It's all about money.
Right.
If you got big bank, then you can do those kind of things.
You can make things happen.
Just like with P. Diddy, like people didn't speak out because they were afraid. People with money have power and they were afraid to say,
Absolutely.
right? And so people are afraid of Jay and his power, right? And he's a very, very powerful man.
Right.
So people are just afraid to say it. But if you come with cold, hard evidence, then the truth don't need to be explained. Like
Right.
this is what happened. Here's the evidence, black and white. There's no discrepancies. Where this lady that says she was 13-year-old, all over the place, right? But there are some people that have come forward that have had some solid stuff that we just remains to be seen. We shall see.
Oh, I got a good one. I got a couple good ones. I got a couple more good ones.
Come on with it. We got time.
Oh, man. I'm gonna come with this one first. This was not so good, but I just found this one out. So Atlanta is the third in the nation for new HIV infections, and people need to really watch their freakiness in Atlanta. Be real careful. People aren't protecting themselves and are doing things that down low and up low, up high, and whatever. So just be careful, people. As far as that's concerned, my daughter, she's going to be a doctor at some point and she wants to move down that way. I'm like, I don't know, but unless she finds a husband before I don't know, but I don't know. Yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there. That's kind of,
but
messed up
what?
statistics.
HIV has been like thrown to the back burner, like they hadn't been. No one's really have talked about that in forever, and so it's almost like out of sight, out of mind. But it's still a real thing. And so people, thank you, Elena. Is that Elena? Thank you.
Hey, Elena.
It's a real thing. And so people have to remember, right, that we got to be careful. Okay, if you want to get your freak on, you want to do whatever you do, just take care of it. Like, be sure you're protecting yourself.
That's it.
You got to be sure you're protecting yourself. So
yeah. I think we can finish off with this one. So I saw this story and it really pissed me off.
Lord, y'all, them pissed Eric off.
So yeah, getting me pissed off. So yeah, this young lady and this man were on a date. This was just happened the last day or two. You may have heard the story, but this lady was ordering 10 takeout meals for her children as she was on a date with a man. Now, it was just her and the man, not her and the kids.
Right.
Now, if a gentleman says, come on, I'm going to take you and your kids. We're going to go to a family style dinner thing or a buffet, and we'll have, that's different. But I don't have to feed your children, and it's not my fault your kids are hungry. I'm not trying to meet a problem. I don't think men need to start speaking up just like women speak up on what they don't want.
That's right.
And what they want. And it's just it's a travesty to think that a man is just taking a woman out on a date, because I hear this a lot. I've heard this a lot. Men don't date women no more. They just want you to come over their house and this and that. Okay, so if a man's taking you on a date, he's paying for the meal. He didn't ask to pay for your children's meals. Come on now. That's ratchet. That's ratchet.
You're saying that he took her on the date.
Yes.
And she ordered 10 meals for her kids on his bill?
Takeouts for the kids that weren't there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant they went on a date. He took her on the date and he got mad because she ordered to pay for her kids' stuff.
No,
she was gonna pay for it.
She was on the phone. She was saying, my son eats like a grown man. I'm gonna order him this and that. She ordered 10 takeout meals.
That's ridiculous. I agree. Who is that? I don't want to mess your name up.
It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Ridiculous. What is going on? Now I'm asking you as a Black woman, what's going on? Because I don't see this a lot with other races of women, okay? And I'm not stereotyping, and I'm not trying to generalize. But what's going on with our young sisters? What's going on? What are they being taught?
If I'm speaking for me. If somebody take me out on a date, I'm gonna make sure my kids are taken care of before I go on the date. I don't need to have to order out or nothing. I'm gonna make sure my kids are taken care of before I leave my home, right? Because when I go on that date, it's about me and my date. But I gotta know that my kids are taken care of. 10 meals, 10.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, come on. And she had the nerve to come back with a video on TikTok talking about her daddy would have bought the kids food. It wouldn't have been no problem.
It's not
What?
about being a problem or ordering the kids. Well, I don't know what he was thinking, but it's not about that. It's about, I asked to take you on a date. I'm going to treat you on a date. I didn't
That's
say when I take you, make sure you order all 10 of your kids some food too.
Yeah, I mean,
I
so
can't speak for them, Eric, because that's not something I would probably have done.
of
So
course you wouldn't do that. I
course
mean,
I wouldn't. So I don't know. But again, I will say that my stance is that I would have taken care of my children first and made sure they had access to, if they needed more, if they were hungry and got hungry again before I got there, my kids would have been well taken care of. I'm not gonna go put my 10 kids or my 10 orders or whatever on a man when I could take care of my children first. Like, that's ridiculous. Now, if he offered and said, listen, I'm gonna take you out, tell your kids to order whatever they want so that I'll take care of it, it's an understanding.
yeah.
But you ain't just coming to a date and now you ordering 10 takeout. Nah.
I mean, that's such a turnoff for a man. That's just a turnoff. I'm sorry.
So did he pay for it?
No.
I was about to say.
I don't think he did. I mean, he sat back and was asking the waitress, and she said, like, I don't have nothing to do with it. He was like, well, do you think I ought to be paying for her kids' meals? And what? I mean, and she was,
let's talk about it in the chat.
Yeah, what do y'all think? Yeah, what do y'all think? I mean, she clowned him like he was a peon, like he was a simp.
Yeah.
She clowned him. She's like, he acted like he had money and this and that. What does that have to do?
Listen, Eric is letting y'all know right now, don't play with him. Don't play with it.
Don't.
I ain't doing it.
No.
Don't play with
I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman.
Yeah.
But I don't play that simping shit. I'm sorry, I don't play it, okay? I'm not that kind of man. I don't do that. I'm not known for that.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I'm
That's
very
right.
generous, but I don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, I want to say this. Where's Ray J? Where's my homeboy? Like,
I don't know. Ray J's different. I don't know.
Where
Ray
is
J,
Ray J?
I don't know.
I really been concerned with Ray J and his mental well-being.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard from him. We hadn't heard from him lately. I haven't seen him on, but the last was of Thanksgiving when he was in Atlanta. And he was like, I'm all by myself. I'm all by myself out here in Atlanta. And then his windows got supposedly broken or whatever. Like, I'm really concerned about your boy, Ray J.
I think he's been talking a little too much. And I think he's a little worried about what he's been talking. See, it's like he defends and then it seems like he's talking about it. I mean, I don't know. I think he better watch. Himself.
Yeah, because he got into it with Diddy's
boys.
Yeah. But like I guess you're right, Eric, because he really hadn't said anything bad about Diddy, but then he goes on his show and said ass is being taken.
Talking about booty bandits.
Yes, and so I don't know, but I just hope he's well. Like I said, he needed to just disappear from the internet, just zip it, disappear. And just get it together and just do something, just talk about something different.
Jamie Foxx just got hit in the lip with a glass.
He's on my list. Yeah. He's on my list. So first of all, shout out to Jamie Foxx because he did an amazing show to let us know, what had been going on. It was different than any show that he had ever done, right?
Yeah.
So it was amazing, and I cut for Jamie. Like I'm a fan.
Yeah.
And he said on that show that the devil is busy. Like when you try to do good, he works overtime. The devil does. And I'd be doggone if his birthday didn't come. Go out to eat with his daughters there, and some foul things are happening in there. He goes up there and asks him, "Listen, I got my girls. It's inappropriate. Whatever." He gets hit in the face with a glass. Right. People automatically said, did he send his goons for James?
That's exactly what they were saying. So that's not what happened, see?
And that's not what we find out. That's not what happened. But I feel like it was really ridiculous for him to get hit in the face and cut and have to go get stitches because he was protecting his girls and making people respect his girls. Those are young ladies, right?
Right.
And for some reason, like people on liquor that drink, if you can't handle it, don't drink. You're drinking, you're acting a fool, and then Jamie gets cut. Now, when he come and sue y'all, it's gonna be a problem, right?
Right.
Because he's suing you. But it wasn't a problem. It wasn't a problem when y'all threw that glass and hit him and cut him for nothing.
Right.
If the story that we've gotten is what happened, then he has every right to go sue. Go sue them.
I agree.
And should.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Yeah.
I agree.
On your birthday. So not as bad enough, that he went through what he went through. He's trying to be a better person. But at the end of the day, he's a father. And so he was protecting his children and making sure people are respecting his girls. My girls is here. Don't put that, point that table.
Right.
Have all the tables in the place. Can you just skip this table? They can't take it. That liquor make you have you doing stuff and you can't handle it. Don't drink.
You're so right. You're so right.
Yeah.
So right. I agree.
Yeah. So shout out to Jamie Foxx, and I hope he's better.
Shout out to Jamie.
Yeah, keep pushing. That's my boy. I cut for him.
I like Jamie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
All
They
right.
said it was a 3-day comedy show, and it was 9 hours. And so that they say, well, so it was edited a whole lot. And they said at the show in Atlanta, he did talk about TD Jakes and Diddy more extensively.
So we didn't get to see it.
No, we didn't get to see it on Netflix.
Because Choke No Joke, shout out to him.
That's what I'm talking about. Choke No Joke.
He said that he heard it. He heard it.
Yeah.
But all we can go by is what we got
right
on Netflix. Because we didn't go, right?
Right.
So what I got on Netflix, he talks about it a little bit. He didn't stay on it, but he said that is not what happened to him.
Right.
Pretty much.
Right.
No.
I don't know. He knows the truth.
They know the truth.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah.
But,
But anyway, Eric, I enjoyed this time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Appreciate everybody, all the newcomers. Yes. Thanks for coming in tonight. Make sure you thumbs up the video. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe to Lifestyles with Eric. You're definitely family once you hit that subscribe button. And we're going to do an interview. We're going to set up an interview. We're going to have Miss Phases, Miss Marva. She's going to interview Lifestyles. We're going to do this in a couple of parts, and we're going to tell you about Lifestyles life and where I started from and the things that I did, and you'll be surprised. So we'll get into that sooner than later.
I cannot wait to hear Eric. So Eric, we go back about 5 years where we started, and I don't know what it's going to be. So this is going to be, good for, a surprise to me, whatever it is. I just know that you're a good person, Eric. I know that you're somebody that don't play, and you'll tell it like it is. Absolutely. And I like that about you. I like it. And so you guys, we will be putting that out. Eric's going to tell his story, and we love doing that. So it'll be out in parts. We'll let you guys know. We'll advertise so y'all can go check it out. Absolutely.
All righty, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Have a great weekend. Blessed weekend. Be safe out there. We'll see you soon. All right.
Bye. Oh, don't forget Black Link the Black Link Experience on YouTube. Go check me out. Hit the like button. Subscribe.
All righty. We'll
Thank
do
you.
so. All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.